I suspect that what I'm about to say will be considered me being prejudiced in one way or the other. But in my personal opinion, I don't know about you, but I believe that this young man, Kishane Thompson, can run 9.69, and I believe Noah Lyles cannot. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to go. You do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops to drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, first up, let me just say our newest video on our new channel, Peter Lloyd World of Wealth, where we discuss all things finances up. It's entitled, Being Stupid Could Make You Wealthy. Okay, I know that's a heck of a title, right? Anyway, let's get back to the video. Okay, so World Athletics has announced its male and female athlete of the year, as well as its male and female international athlete of the year. This they did on the weekend, and you may or may not be aware of it, but we decided to give this full coverage because this is a big deal, people. It's a big deal. The winner of the track athlete of the year is none other than Botswana's Letsile Tebogo. The young man had a quite eventful 2024 track and field season. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the season, he lost his mother, and by the end of the season, claimed victory over the 200-meter twice world champion Noah Lyles of the United States to win the Paris Olympic Games men's 200-meter gold medal over Kenry Benrick, who took silver at that event, and Noah Lyles, who took bronze. So he has had a heck of a year, and I believe this is well deserved. Do you think he deserves this title?
It's a huge honor always to come here and just to have the season that me and my team have put together be recognized. So really grateful to be here and excited just for tonight and the celebration of all the awards being given to the team. That's it?
It's really amazing and a great honor to be here because in some ways that we have dreamed of as a team, or if one of us wins, then the whole team will come.
Myself and the team here at Peter Lloyd World would like to say our congratulations to Letsile Tebogo and Sifan Hassan, both of whom won the Men's and Women's World Athletes of the Year awards, which is a pretty big deal. And then we wanted to share some sights of this event and sounds of this event.
It feels amazing to know that the fans that are always there for us athletes. Grateful for the support that the fans are really giving us.
Now I'm almost certain that Letsile Tebogo of Botswana may be the first African sprinter to have won this award. I'm almost 100% certain. So if I'm correct, that's a huge deal. Now, unsurprisingly, the United States Sydney McLaughlin-Levron won Track Athlete of the Year. I think I should specify female track athlete of the year. And again, as I said, that is really not surprising. She did some remarkable things. I believe this year she won the 200, the 400 flat 400-meter hurdles, as well as set, I think, 2 world records in women's 400 meters hurdles. So, I mean, no surprise that she walked away with it. It's this incredible title. Well earned.
I never thought I'm going to win this one because it was like this year crazy. It's not only me, all the athletes are amazing.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
Great Britain's second fastest woman over the 100 and 200 meters, Daryl Nita, who has Jamaican heritage, Well, she says she can't miss the grind. She's too cute to miss the grind, but she misses the sun, and I completely understand. Of course, she is not on vacation anymore. She is getting ready for a 2025 season, and she did have a stellar 2024 season. Let us be honest. She finished just off the podium in the women's 100-meter finals at World Championships, if my memory serves me correctly, or is it the 200 meters? I'm just talking from memory, people. Whichever, she had a great showing. Maybe next year she'll actually get on that podium, but kudos to her. Can't wait to see what she does in 2025. And Sha Carri Richardson finally took a picture with her beau, this great sprinter and world record holder in the men's 60 meters, as well as the 60 meter indoor 2024 champion, none other than Kishane Coleman. And yeah, this was a pleasant surprise to many, I suspect.
Okay.
Yo.
Not sure why she was freaking out about over that moth though. The moth kind of beautiful. So, and here's a picture with her and Kishane Coleman. All right. Now another power couple in track and field. One of my favorite couples, Noah Lyles and Janelle Bromfield. They posted things are coming together for the holidays. So I can't play the audio and the video because there's a song on the video and it'll get copyright. I'll get a copyright claim. So I'm just going to tell you. Basically, Janelle is speaking. And she's basically saying that they've decided to invite their family and friends over for their first holiday in their new home. Remember, they bought this new home, really lovely. So I guess they're setting up decorations, etc. They're putting things together for when these guests come. So here they are putting everything together. So that's basically it. It's really a lovely home, though, and I really like this couple. Really love to see this king and this queen building their lives together. Very happy for them. Which means that I am not anti-Noah Lyles. Okay? The thing about some of my American friends here is if you say anything that that is not to their liking, they have a huge problem with it. So yes, I'm aware that Noah Lyles won the men's Paris Olympic Games. Kudos to him. I have conceded that he's a great sprinter. But this next story might upset you. You see, because I believe that young man, Kishane Thompson, is capable of running I really believe this, 9.70. And I just don't believe Noah Lyles can. I really believe, given the way Noah Lyles runs, that he's pretty much close to his limit. I'm not saying he won't improve because he's surprised us many times, myself included. He's a hard-working young man, and with all the great gear, the fastest sprint shoe in the world, all the technology, I really think we're getting close to Noah Lyles' limit, because I believe all athletes have a limit. You can't just keep improving. It's just not possible. There's some structural issues, and I'll tell you why in a few. Why I believe this. And I also believe concurrently that Kishane Thompson is capable of equaling the second fastest 100 meter of all time. I really genuinely believe this once he's injury free. So let's go.
100 meter final. Set. Up. Seville and Thompson got away like rockets. Seville looks imperious. Thompson looks imperious and commanding as well. Kishane Thompson steps to the fore and gets.
Now, many of you have seen this 100 meter where Kishane Thompson ran the fastest time in the world for the 2024 season, and one of the fastest, top 10 fastest 100 meters ran period. Top 15. Now, the reason why I've showed you that video that you've seen almost ad nauseum is not just for the sake of putting something there, but I want you to look back at this video again and again. And you realize that at no point in this video was Kishane Thompson flat out when he ran that 9.77. In fact, it is very obvious that Kishane Thompson in the last 40 meters shut down. And he explained that he didn't want to basically upset the maestro himself, the great Stephen Francis, because I guess maybe Stephen Francis had given him some instruction and he wanted to stay within the instructions. And if you also remember, if you had seen the semifinals, it was even more terrifying because he ran that, I think, I think it might have been 9.84 or something like that. I can't remember at this point, but I'm speaking from memory, so don't quote me on that. But what I do remember from that race is that he ran into the blocks, sped up, slowed down, sped up, slowed down, sped up, slowed down, and spent half the race looking at the clock to ensure that he didn't run too fast. I think just based on that sheer fact, and the fact that he just turned 23, he's much younger than Noah Lyles, if my memory serves me correct, relatively younger, and already running these kinds of times. Remember, the Paris Olympic Games was his very, very first outing at this level. And what he produced was freaking remarkable. Yeah, he won a silver medal, equaled Noah Lyles' time. Lyles, of course, won. Kudos to Lyles. He ran at 9.77. But, of course, I keep saying to you that this was because of his inexperience. The fact that he was able to run that 9.77 and shut down 40 meters out tells me that this young man is terrifyingly quick. He is perhaps the quickest person on the planet as we know presently, meaning actively running, not including Blake, of course, and of course others, like the great Usain Bolt. But I really believe that these two runs at the Jamaica National Championships, the semifinals and the finals, were terrifying in terms of his capacity. Not to mention, this was said by, I think, the greatest male-female sprint coach of all time, Stephen Francis, who is also his coach.
I saw him doing the final. I think if he had maintained that burst of speed he had between 40 and 60, out to the line, he probably would have run 9.6, 9 or thereabouts, 9.70.
He probably would have run 9.69 or 9.70. And of course, some of you are going to say, of course, he's exaggerating. But Stephen Francis, although he does play head games, he doesn't often dip into hyperbole. He tends to be very accurate when it comes to the times that his athletes run. And I'm going to keep saying it again. The Paris Olympic Games, what happened, that 5-minute hold with an athlete who was just ascending to this level for the very first time, just turning 23, unimaginably inexperienced, is the reason why he lost. I'm taking nothing away from Noah Lyles. I'm amazed that Noah Lyles ran and won that. It says a lot about Noah Lyles. So I'm not taking anything from Noah Lyles. I'm simply saying that based on what I saw at the Jamaican National Championships, the sheer potential is terrifying. If you run 9.77 and you shut down 40 meters out, people, it really means that you can run something close to 9.71, 9.70 or 9.69. It really means that. Not to mention the fact that he himself said he was very disappointed with his performance at the Paris Olympic Games because he knew he can run much faster.
I enjoyed every moment of it, and I'm just going to build on it and just move forward.
When you say you should have been more patient with yourself, explain that for the viewers, the casual viewers who don't know what that means.
A long while, but I love you all who supported me. Thank you so much.
Amazing, Kishane. Congratulations. All the best moving forward. Oblique, also a finalist.
Now this, of course, is my 2 cents. Let me state categorically that Noah Lyles has blown even my mind. I honestly thought that Noah Lyles' limit might have been something close to 9.79, 9.80 because of his running style. He has a horrendous start, and what he does is at that final 50. But that will not work for much longer. It just won't. It is a flawed way of running. If you are going to be a great athlete, the truth is, if we are to be honest, almost every race, major race he has ran in the 100 meters, he has just barely eked out a win. It's not been dominant. It's not been like a run where you say, oh my goodness, he's in a different level. He's not. Yes, Noah Lyles ran 9.79, new PB at the Paris Olympic Games. Yes, Noah Lyles shows up when it matters. There is no doubt about it. Yes, Noah Lyles has a psychological edge over these athletes. But I don't think that's going to last for much longer. I believe Letsil Tebogo beating him in the 200 meters says a lot. I think Kenny Benerick is coming. I believe Akeem Blake of Jamaica. I believe Oblique Seville if he's truly healthy. But above all, I believe Kishane Thompson, in his first great year, ran 9.77 ended up running 9.79 to come second at the Paris Olympic Games, with Noah Lyles beating him by a nose hair, literally. After standing up for 5 minutes, this inexperienced young man was still able to get that silver. He is not going to make that mistake again. And I believe simply because Lyles has no start. He doesn't have a start, people. And for you to be a Usain Bolt was not the greatest starter, but he was way better than a Noah Lyles. There's no kind of comparison. What I'm saying is, I believe Lyles is approaching his limit. I believe Lyles may be able to get himself down to 9.75 if he's lucky, or 9.76, but it's not going to be much better than that. And the mystique of Lyles, having been beaten by Tebogo, is gone. Remember, he wasn't just beaten by Tebogo, he was beaten by Oblique Seville in Jamaica at the Racers Grand Prix in 100 meters. So that mystique is gone. But the sheer fact that we saw this young man, Kishane Thompson, run 9.77, shutting down 40 meters out, has terrified us all in a good way. I think it terrified Noah Lyles. I think Lyles cried because he couldn't believe he won. And again, I am not knocking Noah Lyles. I'm just looking at the number, the data, the fact. Lyles, unless he improves his start tremendously, which I just don't think is going to happen, it is just a genetic flaw, he will never be able to run at 9.69. And not to mention the fact that, as I said, the truth is, if we are to be completely honest, Stephen Francis does not get into hyperbole. He tends to be right when it comes to the times he predicts and the potential of the athlete. I'm going to forever say this. Kishane Thompson Lyles didn't win, Kishane Thompson lost. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to check out our new video at our Peter Lloyd World of Wealth channel. Check it out. It's entitled Being Stupid Could Make You Rich. Check it out, trust me. And we have our Printify up and running. Check it out. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and hit the like button. Remember, you're royals, kings and queens. Bless up.